I'm gonna need the Disney experts to help me out. I learned a new term today while I was at Animal Kingdom, and I'm honestly not really sure what it means. But clearly we're at Epcot, so let me start from the beginning. For those of you who may know, this past week was the February break for New York. All of the schools in New York were closed this week, so my mom was able to come down and visit. But with that, it also means that most of the parks were really crowded this past week. But we still tried to do the 4-park challenge. We didn't really have any plans for the day, but of course we had to go on Guardians of the Galaxy. It's one of my mom's favorite rides, and I'm so happy to say that we got September. And of course we couldn't make it to the next park without stopping in the Mexico Pavilion to get an avocado margarita. Since my mom lives in another state, I love when she gets to come down and hang out with us in the parks. We ran into a few topiaries for the Flower and Garden Festival, and then we made our way over to the Skyliner. If you had to pick between a monorail resort or a Skyliner resort, which one would you guys choose? And clearly our next stop is Hollywood Studios. We made a return time for my mom's absolute favorite ride, but before we did that, we had to go on Star Tours. And I don't know if it's because we sat in the last row, but that ride rocked us so hard. We got our tan on for a little, and then we went to my mom's favorite ride. And obviously this ride is definitely less intense. We were then done with Hollywood Studios, so we made our way over to Animal Kingdom. And this is where stuff got weird. We got food over in Pandora. I honestly can't remember what this restaurant's called, but I'm sure you guys know what it is. So right when we were done with lunch, my mom wanted to sit in the sun again, but then a bunch of custodial workers came by. I heard a manager say that there was a code H in the bushes. Clearly my mom is so unbothered by it, but I'm wondering what could be in a bush. Anyway, we said peace out to that situation and then went over to Flight of Passage. I always put my hands on the front console of this ride because I hate when the water splashes on my face. We then made our way to the safari to see if we could find the new baby elephant, but unfortunately she wasn't out that night. And our last stop was Magic Kingdom. It was getting a little cold out, so we stopped for some hot chocolate before the fireworks started. After the fireworks show, we then bolted over to the Haunted Mansion. My mom wanted all of us to sit together in one cart, and I could tell you for sure that 3 adults just don't fit in these carts. We had some fun with our magic bands, and then we called it a night.